Welcome back to the Right Corner YouTube channel. You are back again for Zim political updates, reporting it as it is. What's happening on X, formerly Twitter, what's happening in and outside Zimbabwe. You find all that information on the Right Corner YouTube channel, so please subscribe. Let me just jump straight to the reason why I'm here. There are rumors actually stating that, or suggestions stating that President Mnangagwa, President Emmerson Mnangagwa, are going to chair SADC summit. That is the Southern Development Community. People have responded to that post. Actually, I checked on SADC website on this other website. It is stated that SADC Chairperson oversees the highest level of the governance structure of SADC, and among others have the overall mandate of providing policy direction and controlling the functions of SADC. And also the SADC Chairperson also interacts with the SADC Secretariat staff, provides guidance, and assigns SADC legal instruments during their tenure. So it is also stated that His Excellency Emmerson Mnangagwa is the coming chairperson of SADC, that is the Southern African Development Community. But the Citizens Coalition for Change spokesperson Promise Mkwananzi stated that on his X account Twitter, that Mr. Mnangagwa has to resolve the electoral dispute before he can assume SADC chairmanship. Against the idea that Emmerson Mnangagwa is going to chair SADC. So they are saying he has to resolve the electoral dispute before he can assume SADC chairmanship. So they are trying to say they want a fresh, free and fair election. That is his only option so that he can chair SADC. That is according to the SADC spokesperson Promise Mkwananzi on his Twitter page. He posted, Mr. Mnangagwa has to resolve the electoral dispute before he can assume SADC chairmanship. A fresh, free and fair election is his only option. #fresh election Zimbabwe. In the context of the SADC final report that condemned the Zimbabwe election as illegitimate, Mr. Mnangagwa should not be allowed to chair SADC next. A fresh, free and fair election is the only viable solution. Illegitimate Mnangagwa can't chair SADC. That's what he said on his Twitter page. And he also goes on to write that ZANU-PF has been dethroned by the SADC final report, and they remain illegitimate until they go to Botswana to challenge the report. 2. Contrary to the Charamba's lies, SADC now has a final report which concluded that there was no legitimate election in Zimbabwe. 3. According to Dr. Mumba, the chairperson of the SADC EOM, the only difference between the preliminary and the final report are the editions of all electoral developments that occurred between the preliminary and the final report. 4. Dr. Mumba explained that the report was written and approved by more than 20 people, and that is the final SADC report. 5. SADC report is corroborated by several other EOM reports, which dismissed the election as a sham. Conclusion. 5. There was no election in Zimbabwe. There is need for a fresh, free and fair election under the supervision of SADC. That's what Promise Mkwananzi posted. He is the spokesperson of SADC. He goes on to post a post which was stating that, contrary to the Charamba's lies, SADC report is now final and says there was no illegitimate election. So that's why the Coalition for Change are saying His Excellency Emmerson Mnangagwa should not chair summit unless and until a fresh, free and fair election is done in Zimbabwe. So that is what is happening on Twitter. That is what is making noise in Zimbabwe as people just finished their elections that was held on the 23rd of August. and 24th of August 2023. The stories are still making hard. These are always election updates, you know, the note that always comes after elections. So yeah, that was all for today. Let me get to